Hello and welcome in, guys. If you hear something in the background, it's probably my fan. I apologize. Anyways, I hope you all having a wonderful day. So we're going to jump right in. I'm just going to give you a little description. So there's this 9-year-old boy that goes to school one day, and his mother, well, when he went to school, there was a student allegedly, or someone allegedly gave him a whole pack of THC gummies and he ingested the whole entire pack. And so, of course, that wasn't good. He's 9 years old. That's a lot to take in. So we're going to jump right in so we can find out exactly what happened. Thanks, guys. Welcome on into my channel, beautiful butterflies. Welcome on into my channel, beautiful butterflies. Enjoy the content. We gon' jump right on in, right about now.
Basically, he overdosed and he came home from school like this. So I'm guessing that one of his friends gave him drugs in school and he took it. And when he came home, he was disoriented. He was not able to speak, not able to say his name, not able to know where he's at, who he is. And he's just hallucinating. He's fighting me. He's fighting the doctors. His heart rate is going up and down. And basically they just saying that he's really high and that he has to get over this, but he's slobbing. Look at this, like he's slobbing. He's not himself. Junior, do you know that mommy's here talking to you? Calm down, Junior. Junior, do you want to lay back?
A 9-year-old boy sent to school like any normal day. But what allegedly happened inside that school is now leaving a mother heartbroken, confused, and demanding answers. This young boy was reportedly given THC gummies by another student while at school, something no child should ever have access to. And what happened next is what has people all over social media in shock. The boy's mother, identified as Tatiana Howard, went live while her son was in the hospital, showing his condition in real time, and you could hear the pain in her voice. She claims her son ate the entire pack of gummies. She said the doctor told her 10 grams is enough for one person, but her son ingested 20 times over that. At first, nothing seemed too serious. According to the mother, her son had complained about a stomachache earlier that day and was laying downstairs on the couch. She said he mentioned feeling dizzy, but when she asked if he needed to go to the hospital, he told her no and just wanted to lay down. So she went to take a nap, thinking it was something minor. But while she was upstairs, the child's father went downstairs to check on him. And that's when everything changed. He found their son on the floor, not responding. Something was clearly wrong. They carried him upstairs, but the mother immediately felt like something wasn't right. She said her instincts kicked in, and she knew this wasn't just a simple stomachache. She described his condition as disoriented. His eyes were glossy and red, and he wasn't acting like himself at all. At that point, she called 911, telling them her son wasn't fully responsive and that something was seriously wrong. If you want to watch this full video, search up Treacherous Crimes on YouTube.
Now, before it goes any further, somebody please, I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. I can't reach you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. But my question is, I don't know if anybody does use THC gummies. Do you get more than 20 in the pack? Like, put that in the comments and let me know, please, guys. Thank you.
The gummies, because he's thinking that that's a snack that his friend gave him, and he didn't think that it's weed gummies.
A 9-year-old boy lost his ability to see and hear after consuming an extremely high dose of gummies, leaving him disoriented, hallucinating.
Are our children not informed? Are our parents
no longer himself? Doctors later explained that he was experiencing an extreme reaction after reportedly consuming around 2,000 milligrams worth of gummies, far beyond what his body could handle. It's suspected he may have gotten them from someone at school, though the full details are still unclear. The incident has raised serious concerns about how easily children can access these kinds of products and how quickly things can turn dangerous.
Fill your snacks with a twist put 6 kids in Broward County emergency rooms and turned a national trend into one sickening first-time problem for Lauderhill police.
We want to know, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Are our children not informed? Are our parents not informed?
Officers say children ate candy. The package had the words cannabis infused for.
Now, this in video is included, guys, because it's old. It was like before Halloween last year, but they were trying to let people know about the copycat snacks. So that's why this is included. And of course, we still need to have the information.
Medical use only, though investigators say such edibles hardly boast billboard-sized warnings. Can you see the difference between the real Fruity Pebbles and those with THC? The tell is printed on this bag's bottom right corner.
Well, you get infuriated that companies are allowed to do that. You know what I mean? Because kids don't know the distinction between the regular fruit gummies that you would normally eat versus this, and the packaging is so deceptive.
In California,
No, the
edibles infused
grown-ups
with
don't.
THC are medicinal and legal, but the look-alike Cheetos and Sour Patch Kids are not. Some have sky-high levels of THC. The Food and Drug Administration says such snacks carry health risks for children.
It's becoming popular from other states.
Lauderhill Sergeant Paris Thomas told us THC-infused edibles, still banned in Florida, often show up disguised as brand-name treats.
It's not so much to target the children as much as it is to evade us and get away with moving and handling the drugs.
Wednesday was her department's first seizure of this kind of drug, but its danger grabbed their full attention. So as the 6 who fell sick here recover, police worry about Halloween and want anyone with children prepared.
If it's repackaged, if it's in a package that's not familiar to you, don't allow them to eat it. If there's holes in it, if the packaging is loose, it looks as though it's expired, don't allow your children to eat it.
4 days before Halloween, police here plan to host a safety day to give away safe treats, but also to teach parents how to detect the good from bad candy and help trick-or-treaters avoid danger. In Lauderhill, Larry Seward, CBS News, Miami.
I'm guessing that one of his friends gave him drugs in school and he took it, and when he came home he was disoriented.
A 9-year-old boy lost his ability to see and hear after consuming an extremely high dose
from school like this. So I'm
coming from the bag.
basically
I'm trying to fast forward it,
he
guys,
overdosed.
to the point where we need to be at, but also get all our information.
He overdosed and he came home from school like this. So I'm guessing that one of his friends gave him drugs in school and he took it, and when he came home he was disoriented. He was not able to speak, not able to say his name, not able to know where he's at, who he is, and he's just hallucinating. He's fighting me, he's fighting the doctors. His heart rate is going up and down, and basically they just saying that he's really high and that he has to get over this, but he's slobbing. Look at this, like he's slobbing.
They need to be able to learn those body languages and follow their gut instinct. One of the tips that I always share with many parents is like, look, go on YouTube, take advantage of the information, look at pictures of what drugs look like nowadays. And we have to be able to talk about these sensitive topics, which is drugs and sex and cults. We have to talk about, sensitive topics that as parents, maybe you have a difficult time talking about to your children. And it's okay to be uncomfortable, but you have to be able to assess, how am I going to bring this up? Maybe asking them, do you have any questions about this topic? How can I answer your questions? If you don't know, be honest. Just say, I don't know. Let me figure it out and I'll come back to you. And then come back to it, right? But we really need to be able to educate our youth. There is cases of many children who will take those gummies and they will take either a bag or a lot of them at the same time, and they will have a lot of problems.
Like the young man just did.
It really is. And so we need to be able to empower our youth, because it is a system out there that's trying to corrupt our kids. We cannot allow that to happen.
Your daughter sneaks to eat some gummies and realized it One for regular gummies. How did those prenatals taste? Ha
Did you hear about the
And that's crazy. If you guys know that you enjoy those type of things as an adult, that's perfectly fine. And if you have kids, they need to be put away so that the children are not able to mistake them for like actual treats. And then you have those problems. And luckily, they don't take it enough to where at home, where then you're going to have bigger problems with the law and then CPS. Is just it's just not worth it at that point. Just don't bother at all. Or again, put them up away from the children. Plain, period, and simple.
dad who says his DoorDash driver put fentanyl in his son's drink and now he's in the hospital? But nobody believes him. Tim Crawford says his family used DoorDash to order Taco Bell in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And after his 20-year-old son took a sip of his drink, he became sick. They took their son to the emergency room and then called the police. After police testing, he says the police told him that the drink was laced with fentanyl. But as this story went viral, nobody believes it. People are saying that it probably was the father who laced his own drink and is now trying to cover up for the fact that his son drank it. And some people are saying that the photo he posted of the Taco Bell cup with supposed fentanyl residue looks just like a Baja Blast from Taco Bell after the drink settles. Why doesn't anybody believe this dad? Is it because it happened in a small New Mexico town? But most people are saying no, it's because people don't give away fentanyl for free. Do you believe a DoorDash driver would do something so heinous? Or is this father trying to cover up a crime that he committed himself? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierica with the T. Follow for more.
I would definitely hope that's not the case because there's a lot of people that order DoorDash and Uber and all that, of course, here in the States, but that's over in Mexico. But I mean, still, like, if that's the case, I wouldn't even be ordering nothing. I don't order nothing now, but I definitely wouldn't at that point if I was the type of person to order from DoorDash or something. That's crazy. People done lost their mind. And the thing of it is, I would hope that the father, was not lying on these other people because that would be crazy. Oh, getting back into it, guys.
Students have been arrested for distributing 2,000 milligrams gummy to a 9-year-old boy. A video filmed by a mother at her son's hospital bedside quickly went viral, showing him suffering severe poisoning symptoms after eating the 2,000 milligrams gummy given to him by a classmate. He was rushed to the hospital and diagnosed with marijuana exposure. The gummy the boy ate were likely high-concentration products. After the truth came out, police intervened and discovered that the students may have obtained high-dose gummy off campus and shared or distributed them on campus. Local police have taken action against several students involved, and at least 2 to 3 minors have been arrested for allegedly distributing controlled substances to minors. One of the main students involved reportedly admitted to bringing the THC gummy from home to share. Police are further investigating the upstream source of the products to see if they involve illegal adult channels. Junior, after several days of observation and treatment, has gradually regained consciousness and speech abilities and has been discharged from the hospital to continue recuperating at home.
Motherfucking video.
Now, why would my point is what I said previously. If you enjoy those types of things as an adult, you should not have it around your children. Prime example. It's crazy.
With the guy, the lady came home from work. She thought her man was sitting in the chair playing the game. Turns out he was dead. They do a motherfucking autopsy on my boy, and he tested positive for fentanyl. He don't pop pills. He don't smoke weed. He drank a little Henny, and they took the Hennessy bottle to go test it. Came back positive for fentanyl. They go to the fucking store they bought the Henny bottle from, and most of the bottles in that store were sealed, not open. Had fentanyl. Y'all better stop fucking drinking. We at war right now with these foreigners. And on top of that, y'all think they're not gonna fucking kill us, sending the stuff inside, putting shit inside of the stuff that they import into America. Y'all better stay woke, stay dangerous, bro. This shit is crazy. I'm glad I don't fucking drink no more. But pass this along. kids, because shit crazy.
This right here is fentanyl found in a Barbie package. This is another video the same Independence mom sent me. You can see that fentanyl right there. She says she bought this Barbie at Cargo Largo for her daughter. Her couldn't open it, so she gave it to her. She opened it and found fentanyl inside. Authorities say they got Cargo Largo over the weekend and believe 5 pounds the drug on the store and just 2 of fentanyl, or think of just a few grains of salt or sand, that can kill an adult. And while authorities haven't been able to tell us how much fentanyl was found because this is an ongoing investigation, you can see it is a lot, and this mom wants parents everywhere to stay vigilant.
Putting fentanyl in the fucking vape pens now? You read this right here, because there are confirmed reports from law enforcement that they're finding vape pens contaminated with fentanyl, and there have already been overdoses. So if you have kids that are in high school or junior high school, you need to be paying attention to what the fuck they're doing, because these fucking sick people, they're targeting the younger generation, the ones that can't go into a smoke shop and go buy a vape. So these kids turn to the black market, and they'll get them at school, they'll get them somewhere. Somebody's going to be selling them. And if they're contaminated with fentanyl, you might be getting one of them phone calls that no parent ever wants to hear. Remember when I was a kid, the only thing my parents had to worry about was me smoking bud. Now I got to worry about my kids getting a fucking bad vape pen with fucking fentanyl in it. So you need to pay attention to what your kids are doing, because the last thing you want to do is be one of them parents that gets that phone call that your kid just OD'd.
You smoke bud, you need to hear this. They're saying that small traces of fentanyl has been found in marijuana in 10 different states. Now, we all know the effects of fentanyl, and we know what the smallest amount of fentanyl could do. So my advice to you is, if you are using marijuana, if you are smoking bud, you need to find out what's going on with it. And they're saying that this fentanyl that has been detected in it has been sprayed on it. So what I'm saying to you is, again, there are ways that you can find out if your marijuana has fentanyl in it. I do not smoke marijuana. I do not smoke marijuana. Let me say that again. I do not smoke marijuana. But if you smoke, and if you choose to smoke, you need to know what's going on. Be mindful where you're getting your bud from. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I knew that when they started putting all these places, these pop-up weed shops and things of that nature, it was going to be some shit like this. And not to say that they're targeting people, but listen, they can be targeting people. And they know if you have a vice, an addiction, that you will follow your addiction by any means. And I'm not calling anybody an addict, but what I'm saying is just pay attention to what you put in your body. So do that research, look up and see what states have these issues so you can be safe as possible. Pay attention.
It might be time for y'all to stop drinking, because I heard they finding fentanyl in liquor bottles. Y'all, this is all allegedly. I've been seeing it all over the internet. Please be sure to watch this video all the way until the end. Please make sure you share this video, because I don't want anybody to wake up dead after drinking some liquor. I know that's a lot.
No, wait a minute. She said she don't want nobody to wake up dead. Oh, okay, I don't think that's what she meant. I think what she meant was maybe a group of people going out having fun, and some people don't drink. Maybe the person that did drink not waking up, and the other person waking up, and that person not being alive anymore. Um, I hope so. Anyway, let's get back into this, guys.
A lot of people out there that like to drink, and I want everybody to be careful. They have found fentanyl in Hennessy. Did y'all see where that lady came home? She thought her husband was on the couch asleep. She shook him and everything, and he was dead. He had took a little honey, drunk some Hennessy, and he had died. He does not do any type of drugs. They tested that bottle. It was laced with fentanyl. They went back to the place, checked the bottles. They were laced with fentanyl. Now, this is all allegedly. So we're at war right now, and we don't know what could be going on. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I would rather be safe than sorry. Y'all spread this message because there's a lot of drinkers out there. If it was found in Hennessy, it could be inside of any other bottle of relaxing medicine. You got
Yeah, and we don't want to wake up dead.
fentanyl and Versed. Fentanyl? Yes. It's okay. It's not the bad kind of fentanyl. It's the medicine kind of fentanyl. It's okay.
I'm gonna be real with you. It's the same kind of fentanyl. I'm a board-certified anesthesiologist and I use fentanyl every day. It's one of the strongest pain medications that exists, and it works really well for procedural sedation and for severe pain after surgery. Now here's the thing, I went to 12 years of school to use that medication properly. Your guy in a low-rise Nissan Altima with tinted windows did not. And today, fentanyl misuse leading to overdose is the #1 cause of death for an American adult.
4 children at a Bucks County middle school were sickened today after they ingested edibles laced with THC. Now, police and fire crews were called to the William Penn Middle School in Yardley just before 2 o'clock. 3 girls and 1 boy, ages 12 and 13, were showing the effects of the drug. Now, 2 of the girls and the boy were taken to the hospital to be checked out, and the other girl was released to her parents. Authorities are now looking into how they obtained the gummies.
Guys, thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is a crazy situation. I think this is a crazy world. And I think that if we as adults do these type of things, we probably shouldn't do it. Because at one time it wasn't, you could enjoy these things and just be crazy and be okay the next day. Today, it's you take these things and you may not wake up. For the children and for the adults, definitely for the other things. Um, yeah, so let me just know your thoughts, guys. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for watching.